everyone, welcome to my channel Stock My Closet. Today I'm sharing cutting of top, and this is the design and also the illustration of top. As you can see, there is yoke, gathers, and it's high-low at the bottom. And this is the draft for the top. And now for top I'm using this fabric. This is Dabu print, and I have 2 meters of fabric. So let's get started. Now to cut the top you need basic bodice pattern, which I have already shared in my previous video. You can click the above link or you can check the link in the description box. And I'm using back pattern for this. Firstly I'll cut the yoke. For neck width, I have already marked the point at 2.5 inch and the front neck depth is 6 inch. Take the deeper depth, whether it's front or back. Yoke is 1.5 inch below the neck. And 2 inch from the armhole. Now I'll join these points with a slight curve. So this is a marking for yoke, and now I'll cut it. Yoke is ready, and I'll add seam allowance while cutting on the fabric. Now to cut the yoke, I have folded the fabric twice. Now I'll mark the straight line to trim the uneven fabric on the top. And now I'll place the yoke and I'll trace it. So this is the yoke, and now I'll add seam allowance of ½ inch at the bottom. And around 1.5 inch on the sides. Now I'll cut it. So both front and back yoke is ready, and now I'll cut the bottom of the top. To cut the bottom, I have folded the fabric once, and I'll make a straight line to trim uneven fabric. Now I'll mark the length, which would be actual length minus yoke length. And now from the on-fold side, I'll mark a point at 4 inch till the bottom of the top. I have added this 4 inch for gathers. And now I'll mark the other measurements. From this point, mark ½ inch. And join these points. Now I'll place the yoke on this point and I'll trace it. keep the measuring tape on the top. This is the point at 6.5 inch. And from this point, I'll mark a point 7 inch downwards. This is waist point. Again from waist point, mark a point at 7 inch. And now I'll extend these points. This is the burst measurement. I have added 2 inch of ease. In my measurement, burst is 32 inch. 32 plus 2 is 34. And dividing it by 4, I'll get 8.5 inch. This is 8.5 inch. And for waist, I'm adding 3 inch of ease. In my measurement, waist is 26 inch. 26 plus 3 is 29. And dividing it by 4, I'll get 7.25 inch. And for hip, again I'm adding 3 inch of ease. In my measurement, hip is 36 inch. 36 plus 3 is 39. And dividing it by 4, I'll get 9.75 inch. And now I'll add 1.5 inch of seam allowance on the sides. And now I'll join these points. Now to mark the length, again place the yoke. Keep the measuring tape on the top of yoke. And mark high length, which is 27 inch in my measurement. And low length, which is 34 inch. Now I'll extend these points. For ghera, I'm taking 2 inch more than the hip measurement. So I'm marking point at 12 inch. And I'll join these points. And I'll extend this till the low length. Now I'll join these points with inverted curve. As you can see in this figure, it's going like this, and I'll just make it. And also I'll add half inch of seam allowance. And 1 inch of seam allowance on the sides. So this is a marking for front, and now I'll cut it. So I have cut the front, now I'll cut the back. Now for back, I have placed the front on the folded fabric and I have traced it and cut it. And for the curve, the high point is 34, which is the low point for front, and low point is 37, which is this point. So now I'll just make a curve. And now I'll cut it. So cutting off my top is completed, and I'll share its stitching in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share your views in the comment section. You can also join me on social media. Links are in the description box. And most important, don't forget to subscribe so we can stay connected. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.